Hi, this is Leslie.
And Lexy.
And we're here today to talk Powerbond.
I'm Power,
I'm
she's Bond. Or you Power, I'm Bond.
I'll take Power. Anyway, Powerbond. Oh, lots of questions about it. One of Light Elegance, I think, greatest products. It has been reformulated. Jim was amazing in the little lab up there. We locked the door and told him he couldn't come out until it was perfect. It's a fantasy of mine, locking him up there and getting new stuff.
Yes.
But anyway, Powerbond. It is a bonding agent and base gel all in one. For those of you kind of wondering, I know people get confused, when do I use it? And we're gonna go over all of that kind of stuff. So Powerbond does have a little layer of gel, but it has the most amazing adhesion. So you can take it to the natural nail, put a thin coat down, cure it, and then you can put your Lexy line over the top of it. You could put your Jimmy gel over the top of it. So it acts as a base gel and bonding agent all in one.
And the step process of that is it is placed on the nail like a primer or a bonder. So as far as like when do you apply it in the steps of doing nails, it goes in the place of a primer. So once you do that prep work on the natural nail, you cleanse. The first thing you do is what? You put on a primer. So that would be when you put on your Powerbond. What makes this also a base gel though is because of its viscosity. It's a little bit thicker, which gives it that thickness so you can put color directly over the top of it.
Not real thick at all.
No,
So you
no,
can't
no,
build
no.
with it or anything like that.
No,
It's
but
kind of
on
a base.
on the natural nail though, if you do want to do P+ or buttercream over the top, you can absolutely do that right over Powerbond. That way, if you do file it off for your fill, you're not filing into that natural nail. So it does have some thickness there in that sense. That's why we call it an all-in-one product,
which really comes in handy. I'll tell you, for pedicures, it will speed up the pedicure so much. Go in and, like Lexy said, prep that toe, cleanse it off, coat of Powerbond, you have your bonding, your base gel all in one, then you can put the color, whether it's P+,
and it's a game changer. Also, my color has lasted so much longer on my toes.
I know.
I get 2 to 3 more weeks out of my pedicures now using Powerbond. It is unreal.
Well, my nails, I have absolutely no lifting after 3 to 4 weeks because of changing to Powerbond. Powerbond used to be only for stronger nails. What the reformulation has allowed us to apply Powerbond to a more bendy nail. So it's more
Versatile nail types.
Exactly. So if someone has a really, really, really damaged nail and is really weak, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably go with tack on that. But most
normal to
everybody,
hard nails.
Everything.
Yeah.
And it also hides ridges on nails.
And lift lines.
And lift lines. So it just, he's so many different things. And I can't stress how good, it's a game changer on adhesion. Absolute game changer. Now, I'm sure there's questions, right?
Yes.
Well, we do have a comment here from Badar. He says, I'm in love with the new Powerbond.
Yes.
It works so great.
Yes, it does.
That is super awesome.
Good. We're glad you like it.
I use Powerbond and Jimmy Gel and just boom.
Yeah.
Never fails. Never fails.
I use Powerbond sometimes and Cool Gel, and it never fails.
That's because you're cool.
I'm cool and I'm powerful. I got two really kick-ass products on my
I might have
nails.
to change products just so I can be cool and powerful.
Well, our first question here is, should you use tack under Powerbond?
You can. I would start out by seeing if the Powerbond works without it, but if you're having some issues, you can't. They are compatible. So if you want to do that and you feel better about it and it works for you, absolutely. If it doesn't, though, I mean, if you can get away with just Powerbond, that does skip a step.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I definitely say if you have normal to harder nails, you're probably fine with just Powerbond. If you have somebody with a little bit of a weaker nail, you could always throw down that extra insurance if you feel like you need to.
She is Kin asks, is Powerbond soakable?
No, it's a hard gel.
No, so if you put, let's say you put the cutie base over the top of it and you were doing a soak-off system with P+, you can soak off the color for P+ and the cutie base, but underneath your Powerbond would stay.
So how do you remove it? Andrea asks.
Have to lightly buff it off. So if you want to remove it, it's a real thin layer, remember. So you want to be careful on your pressure. So you could just take it off and down to that natural nail, but be really careful on that natural nail to buff that off lightly.
So typically you would be filling your Powerbond when you go in for your fill service?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, if someone's coming in and wants their nails soaked off, and they're gonna take them off every time, or they're just a quick one service and want complete soak off system, you would not use Powerbond.
What grit file would you suggest using to remove Powerbond?
Like a 240.
Well,
probably.
I would go a little, you could even take your 100 grit file. Remember, the biggest thing is pressure. It's not so much the grit. You can take 100 grit file and very lightly grit that off. It will be a little faster too, and it'll get to it, but it's all about the pressure. People get a little scared. I'll never use 100 grit file. It speeds things up because it's grittier, but it's all about the pressure you guys put on that file.
That's a really good point.
It really is.
But if you are scared and you don't want to start with a 100 grit file, 240 is also a great way to start, just to kind of get the feel of it. And then if you want to, over time say, okay, I'm ready for the 100 grit file.
I don't know if a 240 will take it all the way off though. That's
it'll thin it down.
It'll fit. You're right. It'll thin it down. Exactly.
So if you're doing a fill and you're reapplying Powerbond, a 240 would be perfect. If you're trying to take it off, maybe go in and do.
Yeah, but you want to rough up the nail too. A 240 doesn't prep a nail really good. That uses it for, shape. That's nice and smooth then.
Yeah.
So we do want to rough it up a little bit.
Lady JJ's Self-Care asks, can this be used with any of the other products in the line?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Every product.
Every product.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
You can interchange anything like we just talked about. You can put tack underneath. You don't have to. You can put air bond with it if you want. For those clients that still have like moisture in their skin, you can put P+ over it. You can put buttercream over it. You can put Lexi line over it. So there really is no no-nos with it.
It's an adhesion for all the Light Elegance products.
Wonderful. Can Powerbond be used as the glue for plastic tips?
No.
I mean, if you cured it, it might stay on. I haven't tried that, so I'm not going to really answer that yes or no.
But it's not a glue.
It's not a glue.
And I wouldn't rely on that if you are trying to get it to really stick. And I guess it does depend on how much product you're putting over the top with that arch and that curve.
Yeah, that would be something you could try. I don't know. I've never tried that, but.
If you are using Powerbond under buttercreams, should you cleanse before applying your color?
No. You can put the color right over the top of the sticky of the Powerbond.
Right when you get out of that lamp, you can apply your color.
Perfect. And what client is Powerbond best for?
Pretty much all clients. It's great for really hard nails. It's great for medium nails. The only client I would not put Powerbond on is someone with really, really damaged nails. It's, really weak.
Yeah, really
It
weak.
might be a little too strong for that. But that's the only one.
Yeah.
And that's far and few between. But otherwise, it's great for everyone. I tell you guys, this product truly is a game changer.
Well, and that was part of the reformulation.
Yes.
Is just to clarify that, who had the old Powerbond, that was for only really tough and rough nails. But we have changed it so it is able to be in the normal scale.
Oh, yeah.
So anybody with normal nails to hard nails now is fine, which is basically like 90% of your clients in the population. So that's really nice. That's what's great about the reformulation.
Yes.
And the adhesion kicks butt better.
Adhesion is amazing. You have to try it. So, do we have more
We're good on questions.
We're good on questions. If you need to know more about Powerbond, of course, we're always here. You can call us, you can email us, go in and just do some questions on social media. We're always answering these things, but you guys try it. Yep. It is truly a game changer.
And it's truly powerful.
Powerbond!
So if you haven't tried it, try it.
Try it.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Bye.